When I hear Bollywood is not working, right? Like in Bombay, I have one or two friends who are in your industry.
You still hear that?
Yeah.
What?
I think it's doing great now.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. And they don't seem to think so. And when they tell me Bollywood is not working, my
Why is
go-to...
it not working though?
Yeah,
It
who
is
said?
working. And when you say it's not working, what do you mean it's not
Touchwood, my
working?
last two films did pretty well, huh?
I'll give you an example. Like there's a couple of companies I'm a small part of. And let's say occupancy rates in multiplexes are lower than where they were 5 years ago. It's harder for a multiplex to make money. It's harder for talent in Bollywood to make as much money as they did a couple of years ago. It's harder for the number of people that Bollywood used to once employ for the same number of people to be employed today. The odds of the movie succeeding may have been X percentage. Today, they're lower than X percentage.
Also because
From
there are
a very
many more
statistical-
number of films
So
also
it's
getting
not
made.
working as good as it used to be.
Yeah, from a very statistical standpoint,
I think it's become more democratic.
also less profitable now.
Profitable
Is
alag
it?
hai,
I
but
think the expectation of the profit, what used to be earlier, 100 CR kar liya, wow, 100 CR kar liya, used to be a big deal. Abhi 100 CR is also not a big deal. So I feel like the expectation has gone somewhere else also. There was a phase where it was not. But I feel like theatres are back and how now.
So I think there was a phase जहाँ पे जो सीखा वो आगे बढ़ा है, जो नहीं सीखा वो रह जाएगा. ये जो phase था जब when Bollywood was actually not working, मतलब सबको दिख रहा था it was not working. Factually it wasn't working, statistically भी. उसके बाद I think a lot of people had to change. और जिसने वो change किया वो survive कर रहा है.
But I think the word, if I had to describe it with the word that you used, I would say it's surviving. It's not thriving today.
मतलब मेरा choice of word गलत था. Thrive भी कर रहा है.
But anyways, there was a
You were
digression
saying
from
something
my-
else, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
No,
got a
no,
little...
Yeah.
नहीं. It's good to be touchy about the industry you belong to. आप stock market के बारे में बात करो. I'll defend it. Yeah. So when I think of Bollywood and when I hear people from that industry say it's not working, the place where my brain goes to is why is no one utilizing data, almost like that Moneyball book, in a manner where you get data of what scene gave what reaction in the audience, start measuring those reactions, which cast gets what kind of an audience to buy a ticket, what trigger event is working. And there's so much data that one can collate for like 10, 20, 30, 50 years and be more data oriented in planning a project versus emotion oriented as how the incumbent players work. I was just making that.
No, but I'll tell you, like, my response to that. Data is being used a lot in cricket as well. It's very easy to say, see what player from over 10 to 15 scores the most runs. Pick him in the team. You know, it's as easy as that. And people have done that. Like you watch the IPL and the way the IPL works with a lot of like owners coming from the background that they come from the business background. I'm sure everything works based on data and like their research. They do a lot of research and we pick teams based on that, but that doesn't guarantee that you're going to win every game of cricket. You might get the best players based on data, but they might have a
Bad day.
horrible year. Like, you know, if like 11 players, each one has one bad day out of the 14 games that we play, you've lost the whole season. So there are certain things that
Are not in your control.
you can use certain things, but nothing, at least in sport, guarantees
Better performance.
better performance or success. It's not that you do this and your success rate is going to go up. There is no formula like that, and I think it's the same with them. Like, you know,
Exactly. I think creative field में so Spotify ने हमें बहुत डेटा दिया म्यूजिक में, you know, and और बहुत जितने भी बड़े लेबल्स हैं सबके पास डेटा एनालिस्ट बैठे हैं कि इस सर्टन जॉनर का गाना इतना चलता है, इतने टाइम पे ड्रॉप आएगा, इतने टाइम पे आपका बिल्डअप आएगा, इतने मिनट का गाना होना चाहिए. बट इवेंचुअली, एंड दैट इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द रीजंस व्हाई AI माइट नॉट बी, मुझे तो लगता है नहीं सक्सेसफुल होगा. बट इवेंचुअली ऑफ क्रिएटिंग आर्ट and for a consumer or for an audience to discover it the way they discover it is what it is all about. वो ब्यूटी जो है ना वो क्वांटाइज नहीं हो सकती. और वही ब्यूटी फिल्म और म्यूजिक, मतलब मुझे लगता है कि दोनों चीजों
cricket.
को
I also
art.
feel
It's, yeah,
It is,
sport,
right?
yeah.
Fair.